When are bears most active? r/camping. So Googling bear calendar gave me amazing calendars full of grizzly hairy men. I'm buying those too, but I didn't have my question answered. I think my favorite part of that is I am buying those calendars as well. However, I would still like my question answered. This video brought to you by my YouTube members and patrons. Thank you guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are going to be returning to r/SuddenlyGay. I was actually intending on doing a video on r/SuddenlyBuy today and discovered that r/SuddenlyBuy has been banned from Reddit. My whole day has been ruined. Let's try and turn that around, shall we? Very quickly before we begin, I just wanted to mention the YouTube members and patrons, you guys get an extra video every single week for as low as £1 a month. That equates to about 25p per video. So if that is something that interests you, please do consider joining, as it really helps support the channel. Other than that, let's get into the subreddit, shall we? My corner store guy is a 50-year-old man who's my best friend in the world. And recently he was like, "You're too pretty to be single. I have some nephews you should meet. Very handsome." And I was like, niece might be more up my alley. And he just got more excited and said, "Ah, even better. I was overselling my nephews, but my nieces are very beautiful. OP, the tags." He showed me pictures of his very beautiful nieces and was like, "She's a doctor, this one's in finance, oh, this one has a terrible boyfriend, I'll introduce you to her, go steal her from him." And I asked my guy how many of them like women, and he was like, "Only one, but you're so tall, you can change their minds." Hell yeah, I love this guy. Honestly, I would talk to this guy. I want to have a conversation with him. He sounds great. Sounds like a really fun person to be around, genuinely. Like, it kind of sounds like I'm being sarcastic or like making a joke, but honestly, he just sounds like a great person to be around. I thought this was a scene from a porn. You cannot tell me that this isn't. There's no way that they had to have known what they were doing. You can't put like Andrew Tate and I think that's Aiden Ross are two of the most like overcompensatingly like closeted gay people, right? Like there's no way someone overcompensates to the level that they do without actually being a flaming homosexual under the hood, right? Like there's just no way. So you've got Andrew Tate sat here in a bathrobe in front of Aiden Ross, who looks like a little love-struck boy. Like, like genuinely, the expression on Aiden Ross's face is like, you know, he's just seen someone that he could not possibly have a bigger crush on this man, right? Like, homosexuality is an abomination to God Almighty. Never misses a gay event. And it is true. I mean, it's an ongoing joke, but it is actually a true fact that at every single like conservative event, like every single Republican rally, crashes Grindr in that area. So like this isn't a joke. This is a true thing that Grindr has released stats on, right? Like, so ultimately, she's probably not wrong. She's probably not wrong. Guys, remember when BTR and Patchy the Pirate from SpongeBob had a crossover? This looks like the start of a very questionable gay porno. 1 second. Who is BTR? Big Time Rush, which ironically would also probably be the name of said porno. I'm sorry. I might have just ruined a lot of people's childhood there. Nothing sexier than that picture with the Italian players on top of each other after the win, and the English ones going through the 5 stages of grief in the back. This one! That is a funny picture though. That's like, yeah, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. Like, and they're not wrong at all. Straight boy, about 5'5", but I don't let it get to me. Meet 6'5" guy at a camp that I work at. We have to move a bunch of boxes. I pick one up, trip and fall. Don't be such a silly little boy. Instant throbbing boner. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Please don't be gay. I don't want to be gay. What does this mean? Well, OP, you might not be gay, but at the very least, I think that you're bisexual. There's a pretty big clue, a pretty big indication that there is a certain group of people that OP here might be attracted to, is what I'm saying. I can't figure out who it might be. If only we perchance had a clue, perhaps a story from OP about who it might be that they're attracted to.
Rate me on a scale of 1 to 10.
A
solid 8.
Thank you. What would make me a 10?
If you had a huge cock.
Hey, yo!
Is he wrong? Is he wrong though? I'm just gonna leave that one at that. I'm just leaving that one at that. I can't believe this game forces you to be gay. That's literally the dream lover you made and completely customized. Are you sure you didn't want to be gay? It said, who do you dream of at night? Just because your dreams have men in them doesn't mean you're gay or want to fuck them. I feel like there's a pretty obvious indication of when someone says like, who do you dream of, right? Who do you dream of at night? Who's your dream guy or dream girl? There's a pretty obvious like implication behind that statement. I mean, you know, one day I'll pretend to be gay. I'll make lots of female friends, gain their trust, become their confidant, and when they least expect, bam, I'll fuck their boyfriends. Now, there's a couple ways to interpret this, because they said they'll pretend to be gay, and if they're pretending to be gay, and then bam, they fuck the boyfriends, are they actually straight? Meaning, are they a woman pretending to be gay, getting friends with girls who trust them, and then they're not actually gay and sleeping with their boyfriends? Or are they a guy pretending to be gay and sleeping with their boyfriends, which it doesn't feel so much like an act anymore that they're pretending to be gay? I don't know which way it's supposed to be, but they are both equally funny in the context of this joke. Fraud investigation announcement. Next week our team is traveling to the fraud capital of the world, California. We'll make sure Grindr servers are ready. They're gonna need a heavy upgrade to account for this. They're gonna need a big backup of extra servers to account for that. If God did exist, what would you ask? From businessalphanottingham.org, which is a terrible name. Anyway, the question that was asked on this very site is, why is my G-spot up my ass? And you know, it's a good question. It is a good question, you know? If God doesn't like homosexuality, if homosexuality, you know, is a sin, why would God put man's G-spot up his butthole? Why is that a thing that God would do? You know, there's obviously an intention there. There's a clear intention behind that, you know? Why would he do that? Having sex with women is gay. White nationalist praises involuntary celibacy. I mean, if you're a woman, having sex with a woman is gay. Yeah, but I don't understand conservatives and white nationalists and all of those guys, right? Like, everything is gay to them. Having sex with women is gay. Fellas, is it gay to love and cherish and sleep with your girlfriend? Because white nationalists will have you believe it is. This is what it's once again, it's leaning into, you know, what's manly? One man. What's manlier than one man? Two men. If my girlfriend cheated on me with him, I'd be totally heartbroken and devastated. Why didn't he choose me? You know, that's so real. I think that's how I would feel if Leo also cheated on me with Henry Cavill. I'd be like, why wasn't I good enough for you, Henry? Look at my Warhammer collection, Henry. Why wasn't I good enough? Leo, would you cheat on me with Henry Cavill? Not your type. That's fair. Straight guy worries he's being homophobic to gay roommate. Realizes he's fallen in love with him. Plot twist, it turns out I don't have any problem with Alex kissing guys. If it's me he's kissing, oh god, they were roommates. And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. I just love he turns out he wasn't homophobic, he was just jealous. Whoa, this is the plot to like every gay rom-com ever. You've always got like the slightly homophobic guy that doesn't realize he's gay, the gay guy who is very aware that he's gay, match made in heaven, and it's every time. So this is just a little comic of the sun giving a thundercloud a little smooch and then rainbows. And these new Vivzy pop characters are getting out of control. I mean, Leo, tell me they don't look like Vivzy Pop characters.
They kind of do, yeah.
They look like if Vivzy Pop had Five Nights at Freddy's OCs. But also, what's the rainbow? Is it his penis? Is it his cum? What's the rainbow signifying here? Did the sun give him a smoochie and he pre-jacked rainbows? Or is that his big boner? I don't know. I have questions. And the final post. If God defines sex as between a man and a woman, then when two dudes bone, it's not sex, and therefore not a sin. We love loopholes. If there's one thing religious people especially love, it is loopholes, you know? Because as we all know, the God is just absolutely bound by technicalities and could not possibly foresee loopholes in his laws. And this is very clearly a loophole. So if you want to bone and it not be a sin, bone your homies. This goes for women as well. If you want to have sex and it not be a sin, sleep with other women. That's just the rules that they've been laid out for us by the Bible. That's how it is. Easy. Life hack. Religious life hack. This is actually more of a life hack than soaking, because soaking is 100% sex, and anybody that tells you it's not is a liar, simply put. Oh god, this is dumb. Don't listen to anything I've said this video. Nothing I have said today was good. But that is where I'm going to end the video. Everybody, I hope you have enjoyed. If you would like to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally you can click on that join button on the channel to support me. It helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. But a huge, massive special thank you to all of the wonderful YouTube members and patrons who do support me. All of your names are up on screen right now. It genuinely helps so much, and it genuinely means so much. So thank you to everybody that does. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.